Welcome to Iguazu Falls in Argentina.
Come and fly away with me. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me.
Alright, so let me make a very long story short for you. 10 months ago, I flew down to Buenos Aires. I bought a motorcycle from an Australian. I drove it through Uruguay, north of Argentina, all the way through Brazil. I went into Paraguay and I finished my trip there. I stored the bike for 8 months. I went to go do other stuff, and then I came back for it, fixed it up, and I'm back here. Now I'm starting the trip over again. That's a long story short. And today I'm with my new friend Livia.
Hello.
And she is going to join me her first experience in Iguazu Falls, which happens to be the world's largest waterfalls, which are going to blow your mind. Get ready for an awesome day. So everybody makes fun of my adventure hat, I like to call it, and I can see why, because it looks pretty silly, but you know what? It's very functional because it covers your entire head. Look at that. So what do you think? Do you like the hat? Do you not like the hat? Leave me a comment below. You know, this hat's been with me for a long time. Some people hate it though. And yeah, you know who you are. If you're watching this video and you said you hate my hat before, you know who you are. Waiting for the train to take us to the rest of the park because it's quite vast and large. We've been walking for about 15 minutes. I am sweating profusely. It is so humid right now. Like, if there was a little gauge up here, it'd say like 40 degrees right now, plus humidity. It is just part of the sacrifice of getting where you want to get to, I suppose. Man, this entire trip for the last few days in Paraguay and Brazil, it's been so hot, humid, and damp. On the motorcycle's even worse. Two other silly people doing the little walk with us. There we go, the lucky train people now. Look at them. Look at them eating their food, drinking their water, shirtless. Must be nice. There's one of the train guards. He prevents me from jumping on the train as it passes by, unfortunately. You guys can see there's actually a walkway over there to the right over there, that we're gonna try to catch. All right, I'll quit complaining and I'll put some music, montage. See you at the waterfalls. All right, after that tremendous walk, we finally made it to the walkway here. And the view so far, pretty good. So if you notice everybody walking this way, they're all wet. And for good reason. When you get over there, there's a huge splash zone. So Olivia said she's a little excited, but I remember the very first time I was here, I was so excited to see this because it was on my top 4 things to see in the world. Should you be more excited, Olivia? I've been here a few times. I've never seen fish. Wow, that's cool. So we're still pretty far away, but there's already water in the air, which means I'm gonna have to turn off this camera and go to the waterproof camera. So sorry for the quality, but I don't wanna get this one wet. Oh my gosh. Yes. That is massive. Alright, so here's the problem with coming in the high season. Look at all these people. I've never seen so many people here. Alright, so part of the fun of doing this is that everybody's trying to take a picture here at the same time. Which means you have to fight. You gotta fight for your right to picture. Alright, so we fought the crowds, we pushed people, we shoved old ladies, but we did it. Now we're gonna make our way down the stairs, go back on the train, and head to the other side of the park. My God, when there's a traffic jam on these pathways, it is a nightmare. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tip here. If you're using a GoPro like I am, everybody always asks me, how do you get those pictures that are amazing? Well, that's because I have a polarized filter on the end of my GoPro. So I basically just snap this inside, as you see there. And basically the highlights are gonna come down a bit, and you can brighten them back up when you do post-production. But that's how you get the great pictures, and that's how you get the great video with awesome highlights. So it's especially useful when you're taking pictures of sunsets. So that's your useful film making tip of the day. So I know we've seen a few furry friends, but this poster reminds you to please not touch them because they will bite you. Oh, it looks terrible. All right, we are now making our way to the lower trail. And it very kindly points out not to touch the butterflies, don't touch flowers, but please throw away your trash. Fantastic. Dude, we did it totally wrong. Everybody's having picnics except us. Man, so sad. Can I have some of your food? So probably the most disappointing sign I've seen so far is this one where it says you can't carry your kids on your shoulders. I have no idea why. I mean, is there like a rampant plague of like dads dropping their kids or something? Like, what's going on? My dad did that to me and I had so much fun doing it. There are a bunch of party poopers here in this national park. There's actually a dock over there for boats, and you can actually go to the island and you can actually stand on the edge over there, which is absolutely amazing because I did it before many years ago. Unfortunately, they told me that it got swept away, so they can no longer land there, and it'll take about a year to fix to go back to the island, which is so unfortunate. I was so looking forward to that. And if you guys saw the last Indiana Jones movie, they actually took this spot right here and they superimposed it and they did some graphic design to it, and that's basically where that skull in the water is right here at this location. Yeah, so if you guys watched my Hawaii episodes, you saw the locations for Jurassic Park, you saw locations for Pearl Harbor, and a bunch of other movies. And this is a location for the newest Indiana Jones movie. I'm just going to film location this month, aren't I? And you can actually take an excursion, and it's one of those adventure tours. But look at that, it looks crazy. So apparently this is where you take pictures because everybody is grabbing their phone, taking pictures. Look at that. So we have the Argentinian side, and you go over here, that is the Brazilian side where you see the building. So it's incredibly close and it's only separated by this river. Wow! That's crazy! Wow, it is now pouring rain and I am absolutely soaked. Tennis shoes and all. Wow, jungle rain. We gotta go find shelter. Oh my gosh, that was intense. And everybody's taking shelter and refuge because it is bad. Man, this has been absolutely, check it out, my hat is drenched, my entire backpack is drenched. I sure hope the camera gear survived. And my phone. This is how wet my shirt is from the spring. That's pretty wet. So for those of you who know me, you absolutely know that I love Subway. Look at that, we are having a Subway sandwich for lunch today. I cannot believe it, it's happening. All right, the most exciting part of our train ride so far is watching the other one go by. I'm gonna wave at them, see who waves back. Yeah, nope, 0, nope, no, not 1. Oh, we got 1. Yeah, nope. I feel like an idiot. That's 2. Yes, 3, 4, 4, 5. ¿Qué más? 6. Hey! All right, here they are, little scavengers. They're just looking for food. It's amazing how they're not scared of you. But you look at that, there's even monkeys. And Mr. Monkey. After the rain, these guys come out and looking for the food. Look at them. Well, we are now taking off from the last train station, which means we're headed back. It was exciting. It was everything I ever imagined. I'll take this time to say my goodbye because I got to drive about 40 minutes back to the border with Brazil and go through the immigration and border procedures, which is very boring. So I'll save you the hassle and say my goodbyes now. And thank you for joining me for the video today. See you tomorrow. What I just said was that I look very sweaty. She said I look very sweaty, and I said I'm not used to the climate because I'm from the desert and I came from winter. So I'm coming into hot humidity. Quite a transition.